So 2 days after I released my Pokémon Legends Arceus review, Pokémon Day happened, and with that came the reveal of Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. And to be honest, I'm excited. Yes, I know, lately it's all Pokemon videos, I'm sorry. I promise you there's at least one more Pokemon video coming, but to be honest, I did this one for the algorithm. Let's get on with the video. So the new trailer came out and everyone's reaction was, wait, didn't they just release a new Pokemon game? Well, little known fact, but Game Freak likes doing this thing where they split their employees in 2 different teams. One team was working on PLA, the other team was working on this game. Presumably they've had around the same time of development, and I remember in my review of PLA, I've mentioned that the game felt like a prototype of a future game to come out. And guess what? I was right! After analyzing the trailer multiple times, I come to the conclusion that the game actually looks promising in terms of innovation, and that is something the franchise really needed. The graphics aren't the best, but the world looks good and actually fun to explore, and they're advertising this as an open world game on their website, so fucking count me in. Also, little side note, it seems like the game is going to be set in the Iberian Peninsula, and if you guys don't know, that's where I'm from, so if I don't see my house in this game, I don't want to fucking play it. There's also a lot of attention to detail in the trailer that I hope makes it to the final game. I'm talking about stuff like the fact that NPCs are walking around the city, there's more animations for the Pokemon, there's wind effects on nearby objects and trees, and oh my god, the fact that I can count the amount of scales on this Viper, or the fact that the light reflects off Magnemite's metallic body is so fucking cool. I also really like the new starter designs. Quaxley is the new water type duck whose design is based on the Spanish Navy and who strongly resembles Donald Duck. Then we have the fire starter Fuecoco, who looks freaking adorable, is a mix between an alligator and a ghost pepper, and he is so fucking cute. And finally we have Sprigatito, which, well, the internet seems to like it. But so do I. Of course, since there is some good stuff, there's obviously going to be bad stuff as well. The design for the main character, I don't like it. It's bland, it's generic, nothing really pops out. And my fear is that the in-game customization will not be enough for me to end up liking its design. Another worry I have, and this is by far the worst, I am really scared that they are releasing this game way too early. They released Legends Arceus a month ago, and knowing that this game might come around November, which is usually when the mainline games come out, I am afraid that is not long enough to receive feedback from PLA, study that feedback, and then build and improve on it on this game, especially seeing how far along they already are in its development. I think delaying it until next year would be the smarter choice, just to ensure that whatever we receive is worth our money. Now, to finish this video off, is it a little far-fetched of me to think that this game is kind of like a soft reboot of the franchise? Game Freak is doing a completely new formula for the first time in years that's unrecognizable compared to the first game to ever come out. And we can't forget that the first Pokemon games were called Red and Blue, and this one is Scarlet and Violet, you know, shades of those colors. I think this new entry of the franchise looks pretty promising for the future of Pokemon games, and I really hope they don't just add an open world and call it a day. They're probably gonna do the 8 gyms Elite Four thing over again, but why not shake it up a little, Game Freak? You have a big open world now, Game Freak, so here's an idea. What if you let the players take on the gyms in any order they want and make it so the gym leader's Pokemon scale and change depending on how many badges the player has? This would add insane replayability to your game. It would make it so most of your players would not have the same experience when playing the game, and in the end it would just be fun. It's innovation like this that makes me believe in the gaming industry again, and finally seeing Game Freak, a company I grew up with, trying to catch up, it just puts a smile on my face.